something fell on the something fell on the glass, Mama.
Okay. Hey everybody, good
What?
afternoon, good afternoon. Got the princess with me. How's everybody doing? Do me a favor if you're watching me live, throw a one in the chat. If you are watching me on the replay, throw a two in the chat. Do me a favor, show me some love. You got any questions, inbox me. Or you can text me at this number at the bottom of the screen, which is 844-243-4901. And I want to talk, give just a couple more business credit tips for those of you who are thinking about it, or you thinking about starting your business, your LLC and all that stuff. Just go ahead and do it. And if you have an LLC,
I
um,
like that apple, Mom.
even if you're thinking, thank you, baby. If you're thinking about it, you can go ahead, file that LLC, create that LLC, create that entity to separate it from yourself personally, and go ahead, even and do it, even if you're not doing anything
I
with
don't do
it,
the
because you do
cat.
want your LLC to age. If you're not, even if you're not going to do anything with it, but just remember, your business is not born
This is a
until
muskrat.
your business bank account is born. Okay, all right. So let's just get back to it. So a couple of things
I
about,
want to get a pocket,
I
but
like to
Mom.
say
I want to get another
why business credit. Okay, well, first of all, why build business credit? First of all, your business credit is not taxable. Okay, and guess what? The interest paid that you make with your business credit purchases, that's also deductible when it's used for business expenses only. So make sure you don't commingle your personal with the business stuff. Sit back, and remember, the interest paid is excuse me, y'all. The interest paid on your business expenses is deductible when you're using it for business expenses. So
I
make
want
sure
to go
you're
back
using it for business expenses.
to school.
So if you're going to need equipment for your business, then you can use the business credit to purchase your equipment for your business. Not only can you deduct the interest, as I just stated, but you can also deduct the depreciation as well. Now, if you have business credit cards, or you're just starting with your business credit, if you cannot PG, make sure you build your business credit up from the floor
Oh.
to actually be able to apply for business credit cards. Why? Because just like personal credit cards, you'll have rewards. Okay, so with the rewards, the cool part about it is
G.
the
G.
rewards are
G.
not taxable as well. Why? Because
G.
it's
G.
basically a
G.
rebate on spending. So whenever you're using those
Read. Read.
business credit,
Read.
whenever you're using your business credit, continue to build it by making purchases necessary to run your business. Okay, and let's talk about other types of funding or financing when it comes to business credit. Like for example, you have like business credit, you have business loans, and you also, when I say credit, I mean credit cards. So
Read.
business credit cards, business loans, and also lines of credit. Now, the
Read.
credit cards tend to
Read.
be, the interest rates tend to be a little higher, but that's, you got to expect that with credit cards, right? But as you know, the business credit cards is just like with personal credit, it's helping you build your credit. So you would want to do that, especially if you can get that right away. If your personal credit is good enough to PG, then the business loans, because the business credit help you build your credit, the business credit cards. Then you also have business loans and business lines of credit. So paying them back, of course, is what help you build your business credit as well. And then also, I want you to know that with some banks, if you have good personal credit and you have your business bank account with them, remember, establish a relationship first. You can apply for a business credit card, and if you have good personal credit, they'll most likely give it to you. And the bottom is 680 for personal credit, but of course you want it to be higher because the higher your personal credit score, the more money they're willing to give you. And with some banks, you can also get a line of credit with the same inquiry
I
where
want to
you
go to
don't
Papa Playground,
when
Mommy.
you don't have to do another inquiry on your credit report, all from the same inquiry. But all banks don't do that. Just make sure you get that information from your bank first, okay? So you may be saying to yourself, okay, well, where do I start with getting the LLC? But let me tell you some good practical things for starting your business. Um, you have LLC University that pretty much tells you how to do your LLC step by step. You also, of course, get in contact with your Secretary of State, and you can do that electronically. And that website is www.e-secretaryofstate.com. And if you need business plans, you would want to go to www.formprinter.com for your business plans, and that printer is without the E. All right. So do always remember that there are costs associated with your business, number one, and building business credit. But to have the baseline stuff, like when you need a website, you need a business email address, not Gmail, not Yahoo. Even though Gmail do have a professional one now, it's called G Suite. They do have a professional email accounts through G Suites, and I believe they're like $6 a month. So as you see, that's very cheap. But I also got some other stuff for you as well, some other services. One link you can use is namecheap.com, where you can get a domain name for about $8 a year. Okay, and it'll be like www.yourdomainname.com. Okay, so that's namecheap.com for cheap business email. This is less than $1 per month, y'all. Less than $1, okay? It's system with an E at the end .io. And then you also want to go to the email autoresponder, and you want to put in AE Weber, WEBER, or get response. So there you can get yourself a cheap domain name, get yourself a cheap business email address, because it will have your domain name in the business address. And then you can also get the email responder. Now, I have not used the email responder, but I'm going to check it out. It is AE Weber, that's all one word, and then is get response. So guys, those are just a couple of business tips today. You can do those things cheaply, but even if you're not ready to actually do the business, go ahead and get your LLC registered, and get the business bank account as well. Let that stuff one of those things. So when you're ready to wake your business up, that's when you start adding all the other stuff, so you can be a legit looking business. Okay. All right. So guys, thank you for tuning in. For those of you that did, of course, if you have any questions, just go ahead and text me at that number below. And you guys, y'all have a good night.